Namaste to all. Yesterday I was seeing a video about enlightenment by some, I don't want to name that person, but he had attained enlightenment 40 years back, and then there was a big celebration by all his disciples. And he was telling that, when I suddenly it happened, I was sitting in a hill and suddenly I became enlightened. I realized that each and every cell of my body was dancing with ecstasy, and everything happened. And later on, I realized that I must make the whole world enlightened because it's very, very easy. Yeah, and a lot of comments in that video. I saw it through YouTube, and then some of the comment was, if he was not enlightened, then we all would have lost him. Thanks for his grace and blessings that we are all able to, understand the human consciousness, and we are all able to uplift ourselves spiritually, etc. There are many comments, and then people were celebrating, clapping, dancing, etc. Here we must understand that enlightenment, what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is actually not a real translation for samadhi. Enlightenment is a poor translation of samadhi. Enlightenment means, we can say that, realizing oneself and realizing the Almighty God within oneself. That's called as the Kaivalya Pad or the Samadhi, the last stage where of the human goal, the last stage of the Jivatma, where the Jivatma not only realizes that it is Jivatma, that it is not the human body, but also within the Jivatma it realizes that Almighty God is the creator and Almighty God is the giver of enlightenment, and it realizes Almighty God, and it realizes the light of Almighty God and the light of the Vedas which emanates from Almighty God, and that Jivatma attains the moksha, and that Jivatma enjoys the supreme knowledge of Almighty God Vedas when it attains samadhi. And Katha Upanishad very clearly says that it is not a easy path. This path is extremely difficult. It is not like as simple that you go up a hill and then sit on a floor and do meditation, and then suddenly you realize that you realize everything, that you are a Jivatma, and you realize everything is Paramatma or Brahman, or I don't see difference between the outside world and inside world. These things are totally drama based. Whereas Katha Upanishad says this path is extremely difficult. Only those people can really attain enlightenment for whom Almighty God Himself is giving the Vardhan based on their own tapasya. So this route is a path of tapasya. This marg is the tapasvi path. And in this marg, there is no shortcut, and there are no two enlightenments. There is only one enlightenment. Everybody from the starting of the universe until today have attained enlightenment, means they have realized the same Almighty God, they have realized the same knowledge of Vedas inside them in samadhi. Whether it is Kapil Muni, or it is Patanjali Muni, or it is Sri Rama, or it is Sri Krishna, anybody, the enlightenment is always same, because Almighty God is one. And the path to attain enlightenment is always one. There is no second path. There is no path like, you do Sambhavi Mudra, you do some other Mudra, you do some Hatha Yoga, you can attain enlightenment. No, it is not possible. The path of enlightenment is always same, because God says that this is the path you can follow, and this is my path, which is Vedic path. And that path is very clearly described only in the Vedas. And based on the Vedas, Shastras, Darshanas, Smriti Granthas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, many books written by Rishi Munis are guiding us towards the Vedic path. Even when we read Ramayana, we can understand that Sri Ram every day Agnihotra. He did every day Ashtanga Yoga Tapasya. He did every day Sandhya Upasana. There is nobody on this earth who can skip these basic things to attain enlightenment. So as very clearly mentioned in Katha Upanishad, we must understand that this path is not an easy path. We must follow Yam Niyam. First of all, Yam and Niyam has to be fully stabilized in this life. And in Yam and Niyam only we are speaking about Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Parigraha, Shauch, Santosh, Tapaha. Tapaha is most important. We must do daily tapasya. Tapaha Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhanani. Without Swadhyaya, without Veda Adhyayan, without everyday name jap, without everyday Agnihotra, without understanding who is Almighty God, Ishwar Pranidhanani. You see, without understanding who is Almighty God, we can never submit our will to Almighty God. Without understanding who is Almighty God, we can never do tapasya. These are the fundamentals of Sanatan Dharma. There is no other path. Na anya pantaha. God says in Purusha Sukta, there is only one path to enlightenment. There is only one path. Na anya. Anya means there is. Na means no other. Anya means other. There is no other path. There's only one path, and that path is the path of me. That is the path of Vedas. So somebody says that I have attained enlightenment, and then he or she teaches something against the Almighty God. But people see, what the problem is, that as told in Katha Upanishad, the blind follows the blind. We do not know whether the person who is sitting and talking is enlightened or not. The only way, many people ask me even today in YouTube, every day people ask me, how do I judge that whether the guru is a right guru or wrong guru? The only judgment is to understand that if that guru is teaching you Vedas, the first and foremost criteria is that guru is teaching you Vedas without partiality, without taking money, without discriminating, you are a higher class, you are a lower class, you are a male, you are a female. That is the first quality to identify whether that guru is a right guru or wrong. Then rest all will automatically, you will know. The moment you start understanding Vedas from an Acharya, you will understand that Acharya has attained Almighty God. Because of his own tapasya, he is able to explain Vedas to the human beings. So if a person who is falsely saying that I have attained enlightenment, I want to show the world the ecstasy what I have attained, then it is surely, we must understand, it's a money making business. Yeah, there are some good people, many people comments to me that why you are having jealous against him. You are jealous person, you are not able to have so many followers, so you are having jealousy against him. No, it's not about jealousy. The simple thing is, that person has spoken so many things which probably has helped many people in life to lead a good life. Okay, understand. Then that person is not a guru, that person is a motivator, an inspirational leader or something like that. Like example, Sandeep Maheshwari. Sandeep Maheshwari has turned around many people's life, and many people are following him, and then based on his advices they have gained confidence in life, and they have got success in business, they have got success in YouTube money making. Many people make more money in YouTube because of Sandeep Maheshwari. That does not mean that we must celebrate Sandeep Maheshwari as enlightened guru. Similarly, this person who is teaching something, because of his teachings, because of his speak, we are getting motivation in the life, then we can consider himself to be a motivation. He is a good leader, he is a good person, he is a nice person. But that is not the path of Almighty God. Yes, that will help you in materialism, but that will not help you in spiritualism. That will help you up till only this birth. That will not help you until the next birth. Bhajagovindam, in Bhajagovindam, Adi Shankaracharya says, Nahi nahi rakshati dukriya karane. Even the Sanskrit, what you learn in this janma, you are doing adhyayana of Panini Ashtadhyaya. Even the Sanskrit of Ashtadhyaya will not save you in the next life, will not save you at the time of death. The only thing which will save you at the time of death is your bhakti, is your service to Almighty God by doing Vedadhyan. Bhaj sevayam. Bhaj means, Bhajagovindam means not singing bhajans. Bhaj means seva. Bhaj means yajna. Only the worship of Almighty God by Vedic path will save you in this life as well as in the next life. So that is the thing which, when I saw the video, I didn't see the full video, but I saw some glimpses. This person is talking as if that he has attained the highest peace in the world, that he has attained by a simple method, by identifying himself as not the body. How can you identify yourself that I am not the body? You cannot do it without the yoga tapasya, without the Ashtanga yoga philosophy. And the first and foremost step of Ashtanga yoga philosophy is tapas swadhyaya Ishwar pranidhanani. So a person who is not teaching you about Ishwar from Vedas, how he can explain you what is enlightenment? So this is the basic mistake what our people have done, and we are doing every day. We are following such gurus because of their magnetic speech. We get attracted towards their speech. Oh, okay, this guy is really great. Don't go by the speech. See their tapasya, see their life, how they are living, see the way they give knowledge to the public. First of all, see, are they doing everyday Agnihotra? Are they doing everyday Yajna? Are they doing everyday name jap? Are they inspiring people to do Veda Adhyayan? Are they inspiring people to do everyday follow Sanatan Dharma? So the fundamental is totally missing, but we are totally behind, let's say, pomp and show. That's it. Dance, music, culture. Somebody says, okay, Adi Yogi is the first yogi. He's the one nobody knows where he came from. Nobody knows who was his parents. But he came and he was silent for so many years. And because of his silence, everybody learned yoga. How it is possible? It is not possible. This is against Vedas. This is against Almighty God. God emanates the knowledge of Vedas inside in Samadhi, and after that, unless that Samadhist yogi gives the knowledge to the disciple can never attain Samadhi. So we must learn. That's why, Yoga Sutra says, Sa yesha purvesham api guruhu kalena navachedat. The first guru is Almighty God, who is never taking birth and who never dies. And he gives the knowledge inside the heart of rishis. He is not a Adi Yogi like a person sitting. Almighty God is formless. He does not take avatar. And why he gives the knowledge to the 4 rishis? Because those 4 people, Jivatmas, were the highest tapasvis in the previous janmas, in the previous creation. Based on their own karma, God gives the knowledge of Vedas to them. Based on their own tapasya. And in the previous creation, those 4 Jivatmas, they served their acharyas. Like that, this Guru Sishya Parampara goes on and on and on and on and on. So today also we can learn knowledge only from a yogi, from a rishi who has attained Samadhi and realized Vedas in Samadhi and who preaches Vedas to the public without any expectations from the public. So we must try to search such a person, and then we can speak about understanding enlightenment slowly. Tada darashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. So tada means after what? After yogas chitta vritti nirodha. But people do not, none of the modern gurus speak about the first sutra of Yoga Darshan. First sutra is Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Anu means after I did Veda Adhyayan, after I did Acharya Seva, after I did intense Ashtanga Yoga Tapasya. Atha means after doing this for several janmas. Yoga Anushasanam. Shasan means I am now having perfect control on yoga. Then I am giving you the knowledge what is yoga. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the stoppage of chitta vritti. This is told by Patanjali Muni in Yoga Sutra. After doing Veda Adhyayan, he says, but somebody has not done any Veda Adhyayan. He says that I have attained Samadhi. He says that I have attained enlightenment. And enlightenment definition is after doing these things, tada darashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Drashtu means Jivatma. Swarup means it is Jivatma will become sthit on its own form. Jivatma will realize that it is Jivatma. Jivatma will realize that it is not human body. So this is the fundamental which we are lacking today. Because of this lack of fundamentals, we are behind the so-called gurus. And because of, we are behind the so-called gurus, we are able to gain materialism in life. But none of us are able to gain peace of mind. None of us are able to secure the next janmas. But please understand, this world is created by Almighty God, and God controls this universe. God will control our result of the deeds, and God will not do favor to anyone. God will give punishment based on our own karmas. So we must be aware about these false gurus who are misguiding the public. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.